Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of March 2022. I hope you guys had a good week. I am going to take just a quick second as usual to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If you find that that is the situation for you, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate a little better. Also keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that is not at all unusual. If you would like a personal reading, the information is in the little box beneath this video. So let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Virgo? Virgo. Right. Virgo, you are starting out with the High Priestess. You have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right. So, Virgo, I do feel like there is a situation here that you are using your intuition with regard to. I also feel like you are being highly intuitive at this time. Some of you guys could be reading tarot cards yourselves, or you could be very perceptive, very psychic, because this does denote to me that there is a high level of intuition that is at play here. Now, that being said, I do see that you've kind of pulled back emotionally from somebody. You're really not offering a lot of emotion, nor are you talking with this person. So you've really kind of pulled your energy back, and you've done this intuitively. So let's see who you have in your energy here. Show me who Virgo has in their energy. All right, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups in the reverse. All right. Could be dealing with a water sign. That would be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Don't have to be. Could be just somebody with a lot of water in their chart, or they behave like a water sign. But what I'm seeing is that the person you are dealing with has also pulled back emotionally. You both have. They are trying to find balance in the situation, especially with regard to not communicating with you. And I also see that they are really trying not to think about this subject. They're trying to kind of free themselves from the whole situation. So let's they're weighing up pros and cons here with the situation. So while they're trying to free themselves, I'm not sure that they're successfully doing so. We'll clarify it. Let's see the connection itself. Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, so I do see a decrease in defensiveness between the two of you, and I do also see overcoming some of these issues and problems, especially if the problems are created from outside of the connection. I see overcoming it and growing from it as well. Let's see what's directly affecting this connection. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, that concern, that worry is here. It's here on both sides, though. I see sleepless nights, concerns, worries, anxiety. It's at that point when this person here, Virgo, gives in and they're kind of weighing things up. And yours comes from the non-communication. All right, so let's see what the outcome at the end of the week is. Six of Wands. So there's success coming here. In what? I do not know yet. We will have to clarify that. But I do see something being successful. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. It is in the reverse. So that's either a broken commitment or there's a lack of commitment here. Let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, why is the High Priestess here? On an intuitive level, Virgo, I can tell you that like a spiritual intuitive level, you're not seeing eye to eye with this person. All right, so we have the Four of Cups in reverse and we have the King of Cups in reverse. Now, that is this person's energy. So what this is telling me is that you have intuitively pulled back emotionally from this person because you feel they pulled back. And you also are feeling justified in that. You're feeling that this person has pulled back and that they don't appreciate, they don't value the connection. There's some of you out there that feel like pulling back from this connection is going to make them appreciate you more. I don't know if that's true or not, but intuitively that's how you're feeling. And that's not everybody, but that is some of you. Yeah, I definitely see that. And I also see that the person that has pulled back, this person that in the past they may have not treated you with the proper respect. It was almost a how do I word this? They didn't ignore you, but they didn't value you in the way you should have been valued. Let's see, why is the Knight of Wands here? And intuitively you know this, and that's why you've pulled away. All right, we have the Moon and the King of Wands. So you might feel like this person is a little bit of a player. You could be dealing with a fire sign. That would be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. But I feel like you may feel that you are a little bit in the dark about what this person's intentions are. There is a sexual tension between the two of you. That's obvious. There's a sexual spark. There's a sexual tension there. I also feel like sometimes you don't talk with this person. You don't say certain things because you don't quite know what to do. You're unclear about what you should do with regard to this person, or what this person wants to do. You may be unclear about their motives. Because it seems like there's a lot that's very unclear. There's a lot that's kind of hidden. If there is a sexual relationship here, and there is for some of you, I feel like this sexual relationship is not out in the open. There's something hidden about this sexual relationship. I'm not suggesting it's third party. I don't see any of that. But for some reason, it's somewhat hidden. And I do see that you don't like that. And that may have led to, you've been told maybe not to discuss it, not to talk about it. Why is the Queen of Cups in reverse? All right, we have the Three of Cups reversed. And we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So things were moving very slowly. You may have been happy at one point, but things were moving very slowly, and then they just kind of ground to a halt. And any happiness that was there became unhappiness. So it drained out. The happiness drained away, and so there's a feeling of being unhappy and stuck, and so you've just kind of pulled away. You've pulled yourself back from this. And remember, this is done intuitively. Part of it is a reaction because you know that they've also pulled away. let's look at their energy now. Why is the Eight of Swords here in reverse? Okay, so there's that Six of Wands in the reverse. Now, in your outcome, it's in the upright. And the Death card. So, yeah, they're trying not to think about this connection. They're trying not to worry about it, but it's unsuccessful because it's not over for them. They're still holding on to the connection. So it's exactly what I saw earlier. It's in those moments where they start to get that anxiety and they start to think about it, that then they're weighing up these options, you know, the pros and cons of this connection. So they're not past this, but they want to think they are. And sometimes they will convince themselves they are, but they're not. So they're unsuccessful in not concerning themselves or not worrying about it. It's not over for them. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? The High Priestess, that's in your energy. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, so their intuition is working as well, but they're also very well aware, Virgo, that you are highly perceptive. So they're weighing up the options of you know, trying to move past the problems with you. They know that you are very perceptive. They know that you know that they've pulled away. They also are aware that you know they didn't treat you properly, that there are things here that were not done properly. They know this. So a lot of things are not being said between the two of you, but you both are perceptive enough to know that the other person is aware. And I do think that they do want to kind of move past these problems. They want to overcome the problems. That's what they're weighing up the pros and cons about. Can I move past this? Can we move past this? But remember, we have a lack of commitment as an underlying issue. And that's also an issue. That's also going to run throughout this. That may be what's taking such a long time for this to move forward, and the lack of commitment causes stagnation. So let's see, why is the King of Cups in reverse? King of Swords in reverse. You may be dealing with an air sign. That would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Scorpio here. We have Leo. So I do think that they became angry. So something came to light. Something came out in the open. And there was some clarity that this person got. And they became angry and withdrawn. Something came out in the light. So whatever it was that you were not to speak about, and it may be a sexual relationship between the two of you, whatever you were told not to speak about, whatever was kept in the dark, undercover here, came to light. That's when this person pulled back emotionally. They became angry and withdrawn, and I think that they have some regrets about that. They do. They're not past this connection, although they will pretend to be, but they're not. Now let's look at the connection. It's Seven of Wands in reverse. Let's see. They know that you're a bit defensive. All right, Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, they want to overcome it because they don't want to lose you. Now, for you, Virgo, this is going to work in your favor regardless. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So it's actually, whatever happens here, it's going to work out for you in the best way possible. Yeah, it really is. Let me pull one more card on that. Oh, well, we pulled two. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups reversed and the Knight of Wands. Okay. So they're coming in. They're coming in. They're going to come in, it looks like sexually, because you're not walking away from this. Yeah, I do see a lowering of the guard. Both of you kind of lowering your guards at some point. Them because they don't want to lose you, and you because you're feeling like this is going to get things moving again. So you haven't walked away from the situation, Virgo. They're going to come rushing in because they're going to know this, but it's a player energy, I'm going to tell you. It's a player energy, and that's what you were kind of trying to avoid. Let's see, why is the Nine of Swords here? Because this is what is going to really affect the connection. Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands reverse. Okay, so Virgo, you're going to reach out to them is the way this is looking. Seven of Wands reversed, that's the connection. In a moment of anxiety or just feeling upset about the situation, I do feel like you're going to reach out to them. It could even be in a moment where you're upset or angry, or just disgruntled in some form, but I see you reaching out to them in some small way. That's the door that they're waiting to open, that they're waiting to be opened. It is going to provide that opportunity for the guards to be lowered, for the defenses on both sides to be lowered. When that happens, they're going to tell you that they've missed you, that they don't want to lose you. You're going to feel that this is going to make things start moving again, moving forward, because you haven't walked away from the situation entirely. You've pulled back, but you haven't walked away, and that's when they're going to come in full force. But it's a player energy, Virgo. It is the energy of somebody who kind of comes in and leaves just as quickly, so be aware of that. Now we have the Six of Wands in the outcome, and that is success. So let's see what that's about. Just keep in mind, Virgo, that the underlying energy is a lack of commitment, okay? So let's see why the Six of Wands is here. All right, so we have the Page of Cups, we have the Empress in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I do see an apology. I do see an apology, and I do see an exchange of emotion. It's going to be small, but here's the thing, is that I see an Empress being you, and I see a Queen of Pentacles, so on the other side. So I'm seeing two I don't want to say two feminine energies. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it's just women, but I'm seeing two. It's competing is what I'm trying to say. And in that those competing energies, Virgo, you're the one that's being treated in a disrespectful manner. You're not being given the title, the throne. If you were, it would be in the upright. The Empress is a stronger energy than the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the Empress in a lower vibration, okay? So you have the Empress in the reverse. And this indicates to me that you are feeling that there's going to be a lack of growth. Now that being said, Queen of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So there could be another earth sign involved. I do see a successful exchange of emotion. I do see it's going to be small, but I do feel like it's still going to lead you to feel that this connection is not growing. It's not abundant. It's not what it should be. And it's going to leave you feeling like you're not being given the respect you should be given, the title you should be given. Now, for some, there's that competing energy that this person has. So there could be another person involved here. If that's the case, they may come in telling you that they miss you, but this person is not going to be single. They're still involved with someone else, and they will be rushing in, but they will rush out just as quickly. So the things that that need to be addressed are outside influences, but it's another connection, and that is not going to be resolved, at least not by the end of the week. So there's definitely some emotions here, and I do see a successful exchange of emotion, and for some, an apology. Now, if there is no other person, there's no competition there, what I do see is that this person will be focused upon you. They are going to, come forward, and they're going to see you in the light of commitment. But that doesn't mean that they're committing to you. They're seeing you in that manner, you in that light. But I still see you, Virgo, as not feeling like this is successful in its entirety, not feeling like it's growing and being everything it could be. So the end result for Virgo is the same. So I do think that this has become stagnant for you. It's as if this person enjoys spending time with you. They love to be with you. They love the physical aspects. They do have emotions for you. There's a spiritual connection here as well. But when it comes to commitment, this person does not want to commit. And for some of you, they want you kept a secret. Whether there's someone else involved or it's for a different reason, I'm not sure. But they definitely, and when they don't get their way, they pull back. Emotionally, they pull back. Bottom of the deck, it's the Devil in reverse. And so this does indicate to me that there is a very, very strong connection here that is kind of breaking or pulling away. You're pulling away from. It also indicates to me that you are trying to release something, Virgo, that is very toxic, and that would have to do with this lack of commitment. All right, so I'm going to pull tea leaf cards. I'm going to pull one for you, one for the other person, and then one for the connection. So Virgo, for you, we have wall, misunderstanding. Now, that can go a lot of ways. What's being misunderstood? Are you misunderstanding when they come back? Are you misunderstanding what caused them, both of you, to pull away? I do see you actually putting up a wall in the long run. For the person that you are connecting with, they have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And Virgo, I might just say that precious gift is your time. I don't want to say you because you're not like an object, but I would say that is at least your time. For the connection, dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. That's interesting. Okay, So I don't know if the two of you have a mutual friend or if that is for one of you in particular, but a distant friend is thinking of you. All right. I hope this has been helpful, Virgo. If you would, like and share this video. If it resonates with you at all, I hope you will subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I do read all of them. Until I see you in the monthly readings, namaste.